changes. It's just improvements which we want you to know, all of you. So we do it like this. The only difference you can see from outside that it is a Mark II unit is that the label is called the Mark II. And we have a little bit new improvements and old improvements which we will update you on, so to say. What we have done so far is that we have now shorter up and down buttons, which makes it easier then for small hands to grab the handle, onto the handle. Same with the red buttons, the red off buttons. They are longer, so if you have a short thumb, it's easy to reach it. So that is, so to say, ergonomic issues. We have heard from customers that it's not so easy to reach those, and also it's not so easy to reach those because they have been further out before. So a little bit of ergonomic stuff. Another thing is that we have put the controls, the maximum speed up and down in this box, in this head, you can say. So you need a little screwdriver to adjust the speed down and up. It's very easy to do here when it's on the control unit itself. And instead of earlier, it was up in the box. So now it's down here. As a consequence, to put it here, we also have a smoother up and down movement to the unit. So it's easier to find the right speed for the unit up and down. And we also have a new vacuum system in the unit, in the basic. That is, as you can it's also a consequence that we have heard from the customers. If you have a number of basics hanging, like in the airports or in the big industries, if you have like 5 units or 10 units hanging next to each other, it's quite irritating to hear the energy saving system kicking in and kicking on time after time. So now it's hanging. We still have the energy saving system, of course, as you can hear now. It's totally silent as usual. So it's no big difference, but it's, as we say, small improvements, small steps forward. So yeah, we think we have done so many small improvements on it, so that's why we want to call it the Mark II. So yeah, it's more or less the same unit as before. We think it moves better up and down. It saves also a little bit more energy now than the earlier one, because it's not pumping. The energy system is not on until you go down and reach something. Grab something, I would say. What more? Yes, and so we can just go back to this one, the basic Mark II. No noise, I say, no pumping with the old system. We have a smoother up and down movement, better ergonomics since the buttons are smaller, and very important now is also that the basic is on stock. And that's what we want to symbolize with those boxes, which we deliver the unit in today. So that's how it looks inside. We have a cover here, of course, also. It's it's a little space here around it for the vacuum heads to it. So yes, we can, if you then order standard units, standard vacuum heads, we can ship it, so say, by return in a week or so. So it's improved. And how can we do that now? Yes, the consequence is this rotating joint is now included in the basic price, and if you want the ball joint to it, it is added on into the box, but it's not mounted. So in this way we are able to keep it on stock, both the horizontal unit or the vertical basic. So it's a new thinking from our side that you to get it out quick from our stock. That's it for Basic Mark II. And then we have another unit also, and this has no up and down buttons. It's the dual balance system, which we also now can get into the basic. You can see the regulators up here, up in the box, and so we have taken away the up and down buttons, and we just lift it like this. So now you can easily keep your hands on the package or whatever it is down here, and release it like that. This also improved that our delivery time, if you want a dual balance system, so up to 50 kilo. We think the big market for it is up to 35 kilo. But anyway, you can get it with the two versions we have of the basic. So it's very few parts taken away, so it's just added in here, dual balance system. As you remember, the old dual balance system. But the big advantage is that we can deliver quicker to you if you order a dual balance below 50 kilo. Take a basic, add in the regulators for it, and off you go. Good. Okay, that's pretty much from my side. We are increasing the sales of basic in good numbers, and of course it's a consequence also of the electric prices today. They are rocket high all over Europe, so we believe that it's the payoff time and the price difference now between the tube lifter and our basic is really small, and maybe it takes a year to have break even, so to say, in the initial purchasing price. It could be also smaller compared, depends on the circumstances. So we think we have a good unit, and we believe that we will have some help also with the high electric prices we have today. So okie doke, will you put them on so I